Hey guys, Messy Cook here. Welcome to another recipe video. Tonight we're going to be doing an overnight cook of a USDA prime brisket. We're going to use our SPG blend to get that done. So let's get going. Now that we got it out of the bag, we're going to get it trimmed up. What we're really looking to do is get some of the hard fat off this top side of it. We're going to get rid of that bloodshot right there. So we want to make sure you take out the deco right here. This is just a big piece of hard fat that isn't going to render. As you can see, you got that out of there now. You can see clean meat. This is just a giant piece of hard fat. It wouldn't render down when we actually get it on the grill. Going to work on some of the thicker spots like right here. As you can see, that's getting a little too thick. We don't want fat quite that thick. So we're going to work on trimming off some of that fat. As you can see, we trimmed quite a bit off of this, but getting these cleaned up so they're a little more aerodynamic and so that you don't have that excess fat on there, so that the hard fat that is on there that won't render is taken off of it before you throw it on the grill. Gonna go with some Worcestershire sauce as the binder for this. Once you get that binder on there, I'm gonna go with our SPG blend. It's a Texas brisket style. So you're gonna get that 3 peppercorn blend, the kosher salt, and some garlic. That peppercorns are gonna toast up as we cook this, and it's gonna be absolutely awesome. Give yourself a nice, healthy dose of this on the outside. That salt's gonna cook down into that meat. It's a big piece of meat. You can't really over-season it. And once you get the sides and the top all done, flip it over, get the bottom. If you look at this, you can see that some of that kosher salt's already starting to pull moisture and melt into that meat. You can see that 3 peppercorn blend. You can see the pink, the red, the green, and the black peppercorns on there. That is all gonna toast up and make an absolutely amazing bark on the outside of that brisket. Hey guys, we're gonna get this on the Rectech 1070. It's gonna be set at 225. This is gonna go all night until it hits an internal of 160 to 170. And once that bark's set, we'll wrap it up. All right, guys, she's on there. We'll see you in about 6 to 8 hours. Good morning, guys. About 6.5 hours later, we're sitting just about 165. You can see here that the bark is nice and set on that, and that's ready to get wrapped. Hey, guys, we got that off the Rectech. We got it here sitting on our butcher paper, getting ready to get wrapped up. One of the first things we're going to do is we're going to take that and we're going to put some big old dollops of tallow. Getting her all wrapped up. Once you get that first roll, and she's ready to go back on the grill. Got the probe back in there. We're gonna run this up to about 205 or probe tender, and then it's gonna come off to rest. All right, guys, we are up to about 207 right here. It's nice and tender. We're gonna pull this off and put it in an insulated cooler with a towel to let it rest. As you can see, guys, got that in our cooler here. We're gonna cover it up with a towel. We're gonna put it to bed for a few hours and let that rest and all those juices come back into it. There we go. It's all rested, ready to get pulled out. We'll get this unwrapped now. That is looking great. That is so tender and jiggly. Oh, it's gonna tear apart. Make sure you bust off your burn ends here. So you guys have it, completed brisket. Total time, it was overnight. Sat for about 3 hours after we were all done. It's ready to go. The pepper on the outside of this thing, you can see toasted up and turned into an awesome bark on the outside. That pepper blend that we use is fantastic for that. Make a mess, make some great food. Have a good night, and thanks for watching The Messy Cook.